What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Griffin series here on the herd. And this morning we are up and we are getting all of this wool taken off of the trigger so that we can make more wool. But we are going to figure all of this warehouse stuff out in the next couple episodes. I know I'm saying that all the time, but then we get stuck doing other things. And that's probably what's going to happen today. Now, one of the things that we get stuck doing a lot in this series is mowing, and we are mowing a very important piece of land today. This is the one that we just bought off of our neighbor. She had went down south, she had moved. Great neighbor, but I'd rather have the land. I hope she's not watching this. Now, that's the personal side of it, but as far as a business side of it, it's going to also help us probably double our money that we're making here in terms of the silage that we're selling. That's how we're making money right now as we wait for our spinnery and eventually our tailor that we're going to put in. We have to get these things rolling, and the only way that we're really able to pay the bills right now is through silage sales. And this land right here is going to help. I don't know if it's bigger or just about the same size as the one across the street from the house, but either way, we've now got two really big fields and a third one that's not small. Now, we've got a lot of things going on today, some things that you can see and some things that you can't. The things that you can't see is the spinnery that is working right now. We've gotten the wool off of the trigger, so we're making more wool as well. We still have to get a tailor in here, and that in the warehouse seems to be looming over us here. So in the next couple episodes, we'll get that done. But today, what you will see is we are going to mow this up, and I think this field is huge. I know this field is huge, and I think that we could probably get this done today and start the baling, but I don't foresee us getting both done. Let's see. Okay, now we are on our last pass here. We are going to put the mower away, and I just remembered we have to feed our sheep, because if we don't, then they're not going to be alive to make wool. So we should probably go up there, give them some water, give them some food. That's probably a good business strategy. And then we are going to get the baler out and start baling all of this grass up into hay bales. That way we can wrap them. I don't know if that's going to be this episode or not. It's probably not. This field's big, but we can start getting them all baled up so that in the next one we can start wrapping them up into silage so that they can get fermenting. And as promised, up here with the sheep, we just gave them water. We're about to give them food. That way they're all happy and everything is going well. We'll continue getting wool. That's all we need to do with this. We're on to baling. Now, something I'm a little curious about here is how many bales we're going to get off of the field in terms of like right here, where, you know, it's not part of the actual plowed field. It's just this meadow grass kind of thing. And the reason I'm curious about this is the last time we did this, it was actually owned by our neighbor, and they had us do what we're doing now, bale it into silage and sell it, but we weren't able to collect this. So I know the number where the field was plowed, but as far as the meadow grass or whatever we're calling this right here, I don't know how many more bales we can get. 14 would be about $20,000. So look, I'm really interested in how many extra bales we get over here. Now, these fields are big, and I would like to invest in bigger equipment. We did this year get the mower. That was a big investment, but at the same time, it helps us a lot because it gives us a lot more time throughout the day to get everything done. It mows and it windrows basically, so we should think about selling that windrower because I don't think we're going to need it much longer. And now 1:30 and we are still baling, and we're going to be baling for a few more hours. And I'm not really sure if we can get all of this done today, but whatever we get done today will be a really good sizable dent in tomorrow's work activities because we need to do a few other things. We need to get a tailor in here. That is number one because our spinnery is working overtime right now to produce fabric, and it's going to be coming out soon. and we have no warehouse. And that leads me to the second thing. We're going to have to figure out where to put one of those, because when fabric comes in, we're obviously going to give it to the tailor as fast as we can. However, sometimes, like the wool, we'll have extras and we don't want them to get rained on. So we're going to put them in a warehouse somewhere, just for extra storage. And also, it would be nice to kind of keep everything away from the house now, since we've got all of these bigger equipment. But that's just me looking ahead. But guys, that is where we are going to leave this video for today. I really appreciate you guys hanging out, and I'll catch you in the next one.